Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Our innovation topic is foldable house with steel framing concept. This is our team. Me as a Masarizan binti Mohammed. Second person is Nura Ashikin Osman, and last is Muhammad Aimanuddin Muhammad Razali. Abstract. Industrialized Building System, or known as IBS, is the components of a building that have been built in a factory or on a project site with strict monitoring in terms of quality and reducing activities on the construction site. The advantages of IBS include improving quality, reducing costs, and reducing construction time. However, IBS also has disadvantages such as cost at the initial stage is expensive, limited modification opportunities, and designs that can be produced. The objective of the foldable house with steel framing concept is to create a steel framing concept folding house. The second objective is to utilize the foldable house with a steel framing concept as a teaching aid in the IBS laboratory tests. This house was created to overcome many problems, including problem of delivery delays from suppliers. In addition, it can reduce delivery costs. This can overcome this project because house that uses the IBS concept of steel framing that can be folded and ready to be built in the factory and will be sent to the site. The implementation of the foldable house with steel framing concept is a project involving several systematic steps to ensure the design, fabrication, and evaluation processes meet the project's objective. Methods is to perform structure testing to assess the durability and stability of the steel framing, collect data, cost effectiveness, and quality consistency compared to traditional construction methods. To overcome the problems, this house has many advantages. Among them are encouraging urgent projects such as early completions. Introduction. The foldable house with steel framing concept is designed as a mobile, foldable house that provides a solution to one of the main problems in the construction industry, namely project delays. Delays in construction object often lead to negative impacts such as abandoned projects, financial losses, damage to the reputation of the involved parties, and legal issues. By introducing this foldable house concept, these issues can be minimized as the main components of the house are pre-assembled using steel framing in the factory and only require simple assembly on site. In addition to its industrialized application, the foldable house with steel framing concept prototype is also developed as a teaching and learning aid in laboratories. This aims to help students better understand the IBS technology and its practical application in modern construction. This is our objective. First one is to develop a foldable house with a steel framing concept, and second one to utilize the foldable house with a steel framing concept as a teaching aid in the IBS laboratory. Scope of my study. First one is the purpose of this project is to determine the time required to complete the house and make it ready for occupancy. Second one is to identifying the materials needed to create a replica of the affordable house with a steel framing concept. And last one, conducting research on the problems occurring in the construction industry, such as the issues of project delays. Significance of the study. Ensure to exposure to the use of industrialized building system technology, particularly in the construction of affordable house based on the steel framing concept. Through this study, students can gain an understanding of material selections, assemble methods, and the concept of mobile house construction as a solution to common issues such as project delays, labor shortages, and high construction costs. In addition, for the, this study opens opportunities for new innovations in future house construction, especially in the development of mobile and cost-effective housing. This study serves as a useful teaching aid in the IBS laboratory, allowing students to observe a physical model of the affordable house. Furthermore, these studies open opportunities for new innovations in future house construction, especially in the development of mobile and cost-effective housing. Literature review. The use of the IBS system, which was first introduced a decade ago, has accelerated the house construction process in Malaysia. Most houses that use this method are most efficiency because the scheduling aspects of work can be done according to the specific time. This has already indirectly aroused the government's interest in using this effective method in housing assistance programs for B40 and M40 residents to ensure that they can obtain housing with the required quality and standard. So, the concept of using IBS is necessary to speed up the construction process. Hence, the use of IBS needs to be increased in local housing construction in Malaysia because of its benefits to all parties. Property Guru 2021. My research methodology. Method of gathering information obtained through reading, studying, and conducting research. The information for this study was collected by reading several journals and articles online using the Google Scholar application. Delay in delivery by suppliers has long been in has long been a major issue in Malaysia's construction industry. Delivery delays refer to situations where suppliers are late in delivering IBS components such as roof structures, columns, floor structures, walls, and others. Overall, Studies show that client-related factors are the most significant contributors to delays in IBS projects. This phenomenon of delays in IBS constructions projects requires serious attention to address the potential causes of delay and enhance the sustainability of IBS implementation in the Malaysian construction industry. Delays in construction projects caused by late delivery from suppliers can have negative impacts on project progress. For example, they may lead to project postponement, project abandonment, and damage to the reputation of the party involved. Such delays can result in the project taking longer to complete than originally scheduled, possibly exceeding the planned timeline. Materials that used for foldable house with steel framing concept is steel beam, steel column, wall frame, roof frame, nails or screws. And then steel mounts, hinges, angle iron, steel plate, door lock, bolt, grinder machines, cutting machines, and uh, welding machines. This is my conclusions. Throughout the implementation of this project, I can conclude that there were problems and challenges that I faced, such as the issues of insufficient raw materials, and when searching for items, it was difficult to obtain at a low price. To overcome this problem, I sought help from my relative to purchase steel from his shop at a cheaper price. In addition, the problem that my partner and I faced was time constraint. It was difficult to divide time between completing the projects and other tasks, but Alhamdulillah, we managed to overcome these obstacles. While working on the project, there were also issues with measurement. There were errors in measurements that caused the project completion time to be extended. For the improvement of this project, I need to reduce errors in terms of measurements. To achieve this, I need to plan more truly and in greater details. This foldable house with a steel framing concept is intended to solve the problem state in the problem statement section. In addition, it also meets Objective 1 and Objective 2 based on Chapter 4. Both objectives have been successfully achieved. Okay, my recommendation. These studies opens opportunities for new innovations in future house construction, especially in the development of mobile and cost-effective housing. For the improvement of this project, need to reduce errors in terms of measurements. To achieve this, need to plan more truly and in greater detail. Okay, that's all. Thank you for I-Sinergie. Bye-bye. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.